Hello everyone, and welcome to SpiritMonkey. Today's episode is on crystal energy, the science behind the gem. So let's jump right into it. Now, crystals are among the most common tools used in esoteric practice of the modern age. Most esoteric practices and philosophies utilize crystals in some way or another, from the New Age movements to ancient occult magicians. These gems have fascinated humanity since its early forms of both civil development and shamanism. Their innate beauty, craftability, and chemical composition have created a great demand for them for all manner of functions. From storing data in silicon, focusing light through a ruby to create a laser, crystal detectors in radio receivers, or simply to harvest and refine the wanted chemicals. Alongside the obvious decorative and technological value of the minerals of Earth, they have also been revered by humanity as a source of, for the lack of a better word, metaphysical energy. Each stone is attributed to certain energies which have either physical, energetic, spiritual, or a combination of these properties intrinsic to them. For very many years, this view of crystal energy has been disregarded as superstition. However, some conventional academic individuals have made it their mission to uncover the truth behind this phenomenon. This research has shed some valuable light on crystal energy, only to confirm its ability to energize the vitality of the organic body. This video will take a brief look at the world of crystals and focus on the scientific validity of healing with crystals, which is also known as lithotherapy. Crystals are used in too wide a variety of ways to mention here completely. We use them in modern technology for almost all our requirements in one form or another, such as storing and retrieving data in computing, crystal detectors in old radios and other technologies, biological protein analysis, studying the actions of light, and many more. Currently, we know of roughly 3,800 different minerals with particular chemical and physical structure. As stated in Minerals by the Britannica Educational Publishing, such compounds may be relatively simple, as in a deposit of gold, or they may be relatively complex combinations of several elements, as in the phosphate mineral turquoise. Additionally, it is stated that all minerals are solids and occur as crystals, and the ordered arrangements of repeating molecules generate the mineral's crystal form. Since the chemistry of each mineral is different, no two minerals can produce the same crystals. The formation of every crystal is determined by the minerals available when it forms, the pressure being exerted upon it, and the temperature of where it is found. This means that even though the same minerals are used, the pressure and temperature will yield a different crystal growth. For example, in the case of carbon, either becoming coal or diamond, depending on pressure and temperature influences. Each crystal therefore contains a structure unique to them, including the type of received and transmitted energy. Now, as mentioned before, the use of crystals in spiritual groups is commonplace. As with the shamans and mystics of old, modern humanity continues to be drawn to the beauty, power, and intrigue of these crystals for all manners of use. In spiritual practice, it is often seen in varieties of crystal healing, energy work, psychic empowerment, ritual practice, talismans, pendulums, and more, to name just a few. The common belief is that each particular crystal contains within them unique properties and energies that can benefit the human body and energy system. The crystals act either as a charm which transmutes energy in the area or affects the human body and energy system in a particular manner. Modern crystal research has confirmed that lithotherapy or crystal healing does have valid application that transcends the placebo effect. As for many of the spiritual applications not concerned with body vitality, science has still to explore. From my own personal experience in energy work, I have come to firmly recognize the capability of crystals to transcend the physical. Crystals certainly seem to have a power that affects one on a spiritual, ritual, or psychic manner. Another common use of crystals in mysticism is for divination in the form of crystal gazing. The crystal mirror or ball acts as a divinatory tool to perceive other places, times, or outcomes, or as a tool for communicating with other people or entities. This article, however, is more orientated towards the energetic use of crystals, rather than their magical use. So let us move on to the science of lithotherapy. Lithotherapy in the modern age continues to be on the receiving end of much skepticism and ridicule. However, as Dr. Michael Koenig, an experienced physicist who has researched this phenomenon, states, the findings of modern physics confirm these purely intuitive feelings that we have when we look at a crystal or gemstone. This is because we know that the atoms by which all matter is constructed are arranged in a regular and organized manner in crystals. This is from The Little Quantum Temple, Self-Healing with Modern Physics. He thus argues that the intuitive mystic dealing with crystals simply has the ability to sense these energies, which modern physics has helped to confirm. The images here illustrate what happens to light when it enters a crystal. As Dr. Koenig again states, quite simply, if light particles, in general the photons, penetrate a crystal, they can be reflected by the regular and parallel layers of arranged atoms within the crystal. He explains that before photons enter a crystalline structure, they are sporadic or incoherent. This means that the alignments or peaks and troughs of the waves are not regular or ordered. When the photons enter the crystal, the regular geometric spacing in the crystalline structure begins to alter the photon waves. Once the photons become arranged within the crystal, it emits coherent corresponding waves. Thus, the energy becomes harmonious. It is these transmuted waves that affect the human system. To test the effect of the altered waves upon the body, Dr. Koenig explored what is known as biophoton activity. As he explains, I have found the key to physical understanding of the energizing results of crystalline structures in the findings of modern biophysics. In biological organisms, there exists coherent electromagnetic fields, biophotons, which control the chemical metabolic process in the cells. The health of cells within the body can be directly compared to its biophoton activity. The biophoton activity is measured using a variety of biophysical and photographic methods, illustrating the energetic value of the cells. The difference in before and after lithotherapy is clear. After a mere couple of minutes of lithotherapy, the biophoton radiation measured from the cells increase significantly. This means that the cells have an increased vitality and capability to perform its own function. There are more effects continually being discovered by Dr. Koenig and other academics. As he states, others have found through the application of dark field microscopy that by using the influence of natural diamonds, the blood picture is improved. Clumped red blood cells separated and started moving freely again. When used correctly, Dr. Koenig states that the body's overall vitality can be rebalanced, enhanced, and properly healed. So, in conclusion, it is clear that modern science illustrates the validity of crystal healing and energy transfer, instead of disproving it. As for advanced psychic and spiritual uses of crystals, I believe it will be some time before science is fully capable of accepting and understanding the true value of these precious stones compared to the mystic. By having science and psychism work together, more amazing possibilities of future technology and spiritual wisdom can be unlocked. Otherwise, there is only conflict and confusion. Finding alternative methods of healing in this century is not simply required, but inevitable as we evolve in technology and spirit on this planet. Currently, we are heading in the direction towards a tipping point of enlightened thought in both science and spirit. Let us keep our minds open to the unseen wonders of this world, and we will find the answers yet. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you learned something about crystal energy. Until next time, this is SpiritMonkey, signing out.